and a man who...
Hola amigos, on the road again, heading east. And I've been thinking, as I do that occasionally, I do that just to make myself confused, I guess. I've been thinking about a concept, and it's called self-esteem versus other-esteem. And notice, I didn't say self-respect. One of the things you learn in the biker world, we used to have these confederation of clubs, so all these clubs would come together to hash out a variety of different issues because we didn't really want conflict. It happens, not so much our little group, but it happens among the more prominent motorcycle groups that you have probably heard of. And so they get together to hash out these issues, and we also get together to maybe fight against rules and regulations that the government's put on bikers and things of that nature. But one of the things you learn real quick is, I don't know this other man, but I'm going to show him respect, because you don't know who you're dealing with. So it's easier just to give respect and receive respect. It doesn't mean I esteem this other person. It means I respect him. I'm going to give him respect, at least while we're in the same room together. Esteem would be something more along the lines that if he told me he didn't like the way I looked, well, I don't give a shit what you think. It's disrespectful, sure. But his attitude towards me, my level of intelligence, how my bike looks, whatever, doesn't mean anything to me because I don't esteem him. And that's why I use the term self-esteem as opposed to self-respect, and other-esteem as opposed to other-effect. Now, we should, by nature, esteem ourselves. In other words, we should, by nature, have self-esteem in that I'm going to take care of myself. You know, if I get sick, I'm going to go see a doctor because I esteem myself. I value myself. I value my life. If something is wrong with my Harley Davidson, I don't do it because I care about the Harley so much. I do it because I esteem myself and I want to get it fixed, and it brings me joy and pleasure. But somehow when we get into relationships, we become other-esteemed. In other words, how we get to feel about ourselves now becomes controlled by this other person. And I don't just mean in male-female relationships, but primarily that's what I'm talking about. We allow others, people we don't even fucking know, others, society, people on the other side of this country, to say this is what you need to do to be a good person, to be a good man, to be a real man, to nut up. This is what you do. And a lot of this is coming out of female mouths. Females have no problem telling us what to do to man up. In other words, how we can have self-esteem if we garner enough other-esteem. If there's nothing else that you get out of the manosphere, I hope it's this one thing. You put yourself first. You are number one. This is your life. Yes, we interact with other people. Yes, we need to take other people into consideration. If we do want to have some form of a long-term relationship, yeah, we've got to esteem them too. But man, if you're not number one, then you're a fool. You've got to esteem yourself. You got to have self-esteem. Other-esteem, you'll either get it or you won't. It's all flighty. It can come and it can go. Tomorrow, the woman in your life or the woman that might be in your life could change her mind about something, and you've lost that esteem. And then all of a sudden you lose your self-esteem if it's based on anything other than yourself. Guys, think about it. Do you have self-esteem or do you have other-esteem? And if it's other-esteem, start focusing on yourself. Anyway, guys, I only say that because life is hard. Don't make it any harder than it needs to be. Keep it real, gentlemen. Adios.